One day after the Jacksonville Beach city attorney was arrested, a special meeting was held tonight to discuss his future. On Your Side's Haley Harrison was there. She breaks down what action the city council decided to take with liability and the public's trust in mind.
Jacksonville Beach City Attorney Christopher Ambrosio is accused of molesting a child, and tonight City Council voted unanimously to put him on paid administrative leave.
And I think that our actions tonight move us forward in making sure that we can maintain that trust of our community.
Mayor Chris Hoffman says communication and transparency will be important throughout what could be a long process. The paid administrative leave will use up Ambrosio's PTO, vacation, and sick leave, which will cost the city almost $22,000 until he runs out of the accrued time April 21st. The unanimous motion also called for the city manager to draft a resolution for termination with cause, which calls for the city to pay Ambrosio his salary concurrently until a 30-day window is up. According to a new city charter amendment, there are 3 steps of termination with cause. First, the city manager will draft a resolution that requires grounds for termination and call another special meeting where 4 out of 6 city council members will have to approve it. Then Ambrosio is notified and a 30-day clock starts, for which a hearing will be held and the city attorney has a chance to appeal. Finally, before the 30 days is up, another special meeting is held where a 5 city council member vote is needed before the city attorney can be removed. Mayor Hoffman hopes this process buys them some time as Ambrosio's case progresses.
Sure. And I think that that's going to be important, that we have a really airtight cause for that dismissal, because certainly we don't want to get into a legal battle after that happens.
In Jacksonville Beach, I'm Haley Harrison, First Coast News, on your side.